Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Well, to disagree with that, it is the sort of situation he thrives in. Chelhanoglu, decent progress down the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Christensen.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nice physical challenge. Busquets. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Now it's Martinez. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. And Fati.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And the ball's a good one here. Barella.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And that interception was most necessary. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Gets away from his opponents. Crossed it. Great leap! There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 42 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Fiddles it through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first-half thoughts?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back underway here.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Christensen cuts out the pass. Long ball out to the right. He can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. Ansu Fati. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
The
Danger
attendance
averted
for
for
this
now.
match was 71,898.
Out again for a throw-in. Pedri. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. They get a throw-in. Ansu Fati. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution in progress.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Chooses to go cross-field. Jordi Alba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Substitution. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 30. Number 8. Number 7.
Dumfries.
Ousmane Dembélé. Coming on the field.
Jordi Alba. Ansu
Number
Fati.
19.
Barcelona surely
Frank
have to be
Kessié.
commended for their drive and desire.
Number
Most teams would be
21.
taking the easier defensive route by now.
Frenkie de Jong. Number 22. Rafinha.
Lovely ball into space. No, again there's no way through. Swung over. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Moved on forwards. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Lewandowski. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Poor pass that, sloppy.
There will be 3
He'll try
minutes
from
of
distance.
time.
Calhanoglu. Dalbert. Just eases him off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind